Nisha, ever ready, you know?
I'm ready.
You're ever ready.
That's such a tune, man.
You know who's ready, guys? Oh,
ready?
God. An Antiguan woman will be going to space. Like, she's going to go into space, right? Probably with her daughter after winning 2 seats aboard a Virgin Galactic's commercial space flight. Keisha Shahaf was announced the winner of Virgin Galactic and Sir Richard Branson's Amaze fundraising sweepstakes on Wednesday and said she hopes to take her 17-year-old daughter, an astrophysicist student, along for the trip that is worth almost US $1 million. Tickets are currently on sale for US $450,000 each.
Yes.
Me would have take the money.
You take the money?
Yeah, I'd take the money and stay on Earth.
Yes.
I'm just saying, right? But an experience is an experience, and so I'm happy for her.
For her.
Know?
And the fact that she's taken her daughter, I'm not sure how I feel about that, because the whole thing about going into space is so new. It's so new. I need Debbie to go a few times first and tell me how it goes. Tell me
just in case I don't come back.
Just, you know, yeah, that's amazing.
Just in case I don't come back,
before
right.
I go with my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it's a little much.
She's from Antigua, so I'm wondering, you know, if a Jamaican will be able to go, or is it that the concern is that we may not come back?
What do you mean we wouldn't come back?
You know, could run off and go to space. You know what I mean? Like, we'd run off in a space.
You run off and get
to
citizenship.
Yeah.
Out of space.
Yeah.
And then, I understand the
concern.
I understand the struggle.
I hope she has a great time and takes lots of selfies and be able to debunk a whole heap of, you know, conspiracies like, is the Earth really round or is it square or flat?
Right.
You know, stuff like that.
And if she actually goes out to space, because, you know, they said the Mars flight didn't really happen, that travel didn't really actually occur. So all these things, like, she can tell us a lot.
Whole heap of things.
Because, you know, we're not doing it as Caribbean
I take the
people.
money still, though. I just cash out on 1 ticket.
$1 million US dollars?
I'll take the money.
I'll have the money. Or send my daughter and keep it. I'm joking. Anywho, other trending topics. Hanover native secures $350,000 US dollars worth of medical equipment for CRH Black River Hospital. Now, during a recent trip to his native Hanover, Javion Blake kept up to speed with troubling developments at Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James. He was disturbed by reports of a shortage of key equipment and substandard working conditions. Now, shortly after returning to Denver, Colorado, where he has lived for almost 10 years, Blake sought assistance from medical manufacturers to source equipment that would be donated to CRH and Black River Hospital in St. Elizabeth, which faces some similar challenges. He said, and I quote, "These equipment are already donated to Project CURE, which is the world's largest distributor of medical equipment, from medical manufacturers who have excess inventory at the end of the fiscal year." Now, Debbie, I don't know about you, but I think this is such a fabulous idea. I was completely unaware that at the end of the fiscal year, they have excess medical equipment.
Yeah, and sometimes it really just takes the effort of one person to kind of, you know, provide help to a space that needs that kind of help, you know, because we know that there has been a shortage of beds and other medical equipment here in Jamaica. So I'm very happy that he took the initiative. Yeah, man, because enough of us sit down for our initiative.
Yeah,
and you know,
and you were saying
those of us who have the
earlier,
responsibility actually,
perhaps,
you know, to do that kind of thing. But he took it upon himself. He saw a space that needed help, and he did the work. Yeah.
Because we were discussing something earlier. We're saying that sometimes as a government entity or government body, you have certain protocols that you have to follow, certain, you know, checks and balances. You have to do certain things a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
But the fact that he stepped out of the norm to achieve something that perhaps, you know, you wouldn't normally, or government wouldn't normally think about doing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad.
And so I always applaud, you know, private entities and individuals who try to help, because sometimes it really does take the effort of these individuals, you know, to actually action the kind of urgent care that is needed.
Because our healthcare system,
God, man.
We need some intervention. We need
stories,
people having been pregnant and being on drips and having to sit down in a chair because there's no beds for them to give birth, right? Lots of things. So
lots of stories.
We need that intervention. So I'm really Javion Blake, like,
kudos to you, sir.
Kudos,
man,
great
for
job.
sure. Now, guys, Jamaica welcomes the first blind dating show Jason Sawyer conceptualized mask on or off after working as a sports editor at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, where he began to think about shaping a legacy for himself. What a legacy. And future children. Jamaica's first blind dating series, Mask On or Off, is stopping people in their YouTube scrolling tracks to watch pairs of hopeless romantics meet and remove masks, layers, in a quest to test compatibility waters, right? The Sora media owner, Jason Sawyer, he conceptualized it, as I just said, right? In working as a sports editor on the Olympics and come up with it and say, boy, you know, it's an easier way, he says. I decided to start my own production company because it's an easier way to go out there and start producing stuff for myself. He's 32 years old, so kudos to him for doing that. The blind dating, I did not think that Jamaicans would have been open to doing it, though. You know what I mean? Because you know how we are as a people.
Yes.
We don't like puss in a bag.
Yes. Yes.
We don't like puss into bag, and so we want to see what we get it into.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
Yes.
But
it's a no for you, Debbie. You're very
signals,
much like,
it signals a new direction.
Right.
I'll be open. A date don't mean we're going into a relationship, you know. A date is just a one-off interaction. The possibilities are endless.
Right.
Because if you're talking my language, then sure. But, you know...
I'm not feeling
I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. I'm too nervous.
Oh,
I'm too highly strung.
I do it for the fun of it.
No,
I'd really do it for the fun of it because, you know, it'd be interesting to have the conversation.
I hear you.
You know, like,
So
what do
Debbie,
you look like? Describe yourself. And that I would want to hear. If I tell a man, describe yourself.
you want your home describe himself?
Want him start describe himself.
So hang on a second, Debbie. You're going out to space and doing all these mass dates and stuff. Oh my goodness. Debbie.
Oh, God.
Debbie is a lot of fun. Just saying. And that's it for our trending topics this morning. I love it.
Things.
Lots of things happening.
May I tell you?
So much fun. That's it.